Men don't need love. We need respect from women, okay? Get that straight. For men, we don't actually need love, okay? We need respect. And I actually did a coaching video on this topic. It's even in the Bible, right? Ephesians 5:22. There's a reason why nowhere in the Bible does it command a woman to love her man. Okay? It commands her to obey him and to respect him and to admire him. Doesn't command her to love him, because for men, that is how we interpret love, is through respect. If we don't have respect from the woman, if she doesn't show us respect, we do not feel love. We do not feel genuine love. I mean, the girl can tell you that she loves you, right? She can tell you that she can't live without you. She can tell you whatever she wants to tell you to make herself feel good, but none of it is real. None of it is authentic. It's really just a lie, okay? It's really just a facade for her to keep you around until she finds a higher value male, you know, until she exercises her hypergamy. So make no mistake, okay, as men, we don't need love, we need respect. That is how we are able to feel that our woman loves us, is when she respects us, okay? And this is why I see so many guys in relationships, especially with a girl who's like pretty hot, right? And fairly cool. She just doesn't respect him. And the guy is depressed. He's always angry. He's always upset. He's never feeling good in his own body. He wakes up and he doesn't feel good about life. But he stays with her because she's a nice piece of ass. Because she's nice to look at, right? She's not ugly. Because she's great in bed. All the wrong reasons, right? He stays with her. But she does not respect him. She is constantly leaving him at home. She's constantly hiding her cell phone. She's constantly password protecting her computers, her laptop, her electronics, her voicemail, her social media, so you can't see any of it. Why is she doing that? Obviously, she has something to hide, right? Because if she had nothing to hide, she wouldn't do that stuff. There's a reason why these women do shit like that. Because she knows that she has to keep herself on the shelf for when a higher value male comes along. For when she meets a guy who has more value than you, more social value, who has higher status than you, might make more money than you, might be more jacked than you, better looking. She has to keep her options open because she knows deep down that you're not good enough for her, that she can do better. What that all boils down to is the fact that she doesn't respect you. Because a woman who respects you is not going to do dumb shit like that, okay? She's not gonna be sneaky like that, manipulative. She's not gonna be pussyfooting around when you're not looking. I mean, girls like that, man, that don't respect you, you know she's just waiting for her opportunity. You know your days are numbered, right? And it's like you can't even enjoy the relationship anymore. You feel like you have to grow a pair of eyes in back of your head in order to just like function in the relationship. You can't just relax. You don't know when the other shoe is gonna drop. And that's no way to live, you know? I mean, that's like pretty depressing life to live that way. But when your woman respects you, when she genuinely respects you, I will tell you now, she is not going to hide her social media from you. She is not going to hide her cell phone from you. She's not even gonna password protect that shit, right? Like her laptop, whatever. She doesn't care. She'll like, oh yeah, you can see it. If you're like, hey, let me see your DMs on your social media. She'll be like, yeah, here, here's my phone. I've had girls do that, okay? Not all of them, but I've had girls do that, especially girls that are in my dating rotation, like that I'm dating seriously. When the respect is there, she will do those things that she did not do for other guys. She will do those things that most guys could just only dream about their woman doing. Like handing over their phone, like, oh, let me see your phone. Or, oh, here's the key to my apartment. I have like a key ring with like 4 different keys for 4 different girls in my dating rotation. The other 2 live with their parents. but I like 4 different keys. It's insane. These are the things that a female will do when you have gained her respect, right? When she respects you. And this shit does not come out of thin air, guys. I know it's easy to sit here and blame the girl and be like, no, that bitch should just respect me. Look at who I am. She should just respect me. No, I mean, nobody really owes you respect. I mean, respect is earned, it's not given. So until you show her that you are a high status guy, you're a high status dude, you're on your path and purpose, you're on your grind as a man, and she can't pull you off of that, and you maintain your masculine frame, and you don't compromise, and you don't need her to exist as a man, right? You don't need her as a shoulder to cry on to be your second mommy, and that she knows that if she were to leave, you have an abundance of dating options, you have an abundance of women who would rather be with you than her, right? You have no problem replacing her when she knows that you're no longer living in scarcity, when she knows that you are that type of guy, that type of high value guy, then and only then will she gain that level of respect for you, where she respects you more than she loves you. And what have I told you guys? That's the magic combination, right? That's the magic combination that you should aim for with every woman, not even women that you're just dating, like women in your life. That's the way it should be. When you have that magic combination, you're gold. Okay? You are gold. You don't have to worry. That chick ain't going nowhere. Okay? She will stick by you through thick and thin, as they say. She won't be running off to happy hour, you know, giving her number out to some pickup artist. She won't be taking trips out to Vegas with her girlfriends, disappearing for the weekend, little girls trip. She won't be doing stuff like that without you. Okay? Without you. It's usually a bad sign if your girl takes off to Vegas without you. Even if you tell her no, she still goes. Sign of a girl who doesn't respect you, you know? And again, it's easy to blame the girl, be like, oh, yeah, screw that bitch, whatever. Maybe she is a bitch. In that case, you chose poorly, right? You chose poorly, son. But in the other case where she's otherwise pretty cool and she's doing those things, it's because you have not achieved that level of respect in her eyes where she is going to do those things for you. She is going to suppress her own hypergamy for you. She's going to tell her girlfriends to F off, like on the weekends when they're going out to the clubs and the bars and the venues. Okay? She is not going to do that for you. She's only going to do that for you if she feels that you're that type of guy, right? That she feels like, wow, this guy is at my level, or he's a little above me. And that's really what you want. You want the girl to feel that you are at the same level with her, and ideally, even above her on the social scale, right? Goes back to an old pickup artist lesson in the community from old school PUA. Demonstrate authority above her world. You must be above that girl's, that female's world. Even if she is like a super hot girl, you know she has guys, millionaires, billionaires throwing themselves at her, you have to demonstrate authority above her world, that it doesn't faze you, that you know who you are, that you are the man. Right? Problem is, a lot of you guys have not achieved that abundance yet. You're still living in scarcity. You're still living in that low frequency state. That low frequency state where she cannot trust you to be a man. She cannot trust you to lead that relationship. She cannot trust you to not get jealous every time a guy looks at her, right? I'm out here in Vegas, right? A lot of times me and my wing, or sometimes when I'm out by myself, I do casino floor game. I approach girls on the casino floor. A lot of times these girls are alone, and then sometimes they're not. These hot girls, they come out with their boyfriend, and all of a sudden, like the boyfriend comes flying around the corner, like literally running around the corner, like, whoa! Like, you know, hey, you know, da-da-da, and all this. It's like, oh, sorry, dude, I didn't know that you're a woman. Usually I'm able to diffuse it very, very quickly, because then the guy sees, like, oh, okay, he doesn't, you know, he's not trying to be a dick or anything. And I'm not, right? I saw a pretty girl, I just want to talk to her. And I tell the guy that, right? I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, no harm, no foul. But I could see the weakness in the guy, right? Even as I walk away and I'm like, okay, you could be with this guy. I could see the weakness in this guy. And the sad thing is he can't see it. And I already know, just based off of that reaction, I already know that his days with that girl are numbered, right? His days with that girl are numbered. There are girls, many girls, that I approached where that happened, right? I saw him at a venue, or I saw him out and about, or they might have been a hired gun. They might have been like my bartender at my favorite restaurant, favorite cantina, and then the boyfriend happened to be sitting there, and then he starts like grabbing her and kissing her in front of me and all this, or you know, just doing some low value shit. And I know eventually like she's gonna dump that guy. Always, never fails. She ends up leaving that guy. Once a higher value male comes along, or a guy who demonstrates that he's higher value, right? Player might come along, a guy who's just a natural. He might not be higher value, but he's able to fake that. Right? She'll find out later that guy's a chump too, but that guy will be able to peel that girl off of him. I've peeled a lot of girls off of these low value guys because the girl ended up dumping him anyway, and I'm just like, here girl, keep my information, keep my number, keep following me on social media. Sooner or later, she hits me up. I'm like, hey, how's it going with your man? Oh, we're done. I'm not even surprised. Like, what? Really? No. I'm like, okay, what now? What are you doing? What are you doing tonight? That quick. Girl's like, where do you want to go? Boom, done. Once you lose your girl's respect, your days are numbered. Okay? It is over. You're doomed. Once you lose her respect, or if you're starting a relationship where she already doesn't respect you, I mean, that type of girl might stick around. She might stay with you for years, but that chick is going to cheat on you at every opportunity. She's going to cheat on you left and right. Like if she met you and she already had little to no respect for you, but she kind of liked you enough, felt comfortable enough with you to date you, get into a relationship with you, but she doesn't respect you as a man, that type of girl will stick around, but she's going to cheat on you like crazy. Right? She might not leave, but she's going to cheat on you. The type of girl like that generally likes sex, right? That's what she likes. She likes sex, but she also likes the comfort of being in a relationship with a beta male that she knows is not going to do the same to her, is not going to cheat on her, right? And I've had a few of those who were just kind of like booty calls, right? They were dating some like beta male provider that they were with for, I mean, one girl, she was with him for like 5 years. She was cheating on him like crazy. She wasn't even having sex with that guy anymore, but she was like, you know, at the time, I was in my 20s, she was coming over having sex with me, and like, yeah, it's crazy. Very imperative, guys, that your woman respect you. I cannot bang this into your head enough, right? And if your woman doesn't have respect for you right now, and say you're in an LTR with her, and say you want to fix it, right? I mean, you'll have a lot of MGTOW guys tell you just to walk away. Yeah, you could do that, but you know, a lot of guys want to fix it. They want to stick around. You know, they've kind of built a foundation with this girl. Might have gotten married, might have bought a house together. You know, you can't just walk away, right? I mean, you can, but you're going to lose a lot of money doing it. You might not even be done with the girl, let's be honest, right? You might still like the girl. That's understandable. A lot of MGTOW guys don't talk about that aspect. There's too much ego involved where it's like, oh, yeah, just move on. Just dump her, you know, find another one. I mean, for a lot of guys, that's not so easy, and I have to give you the answer, because if you're watching this, you probably are in that situation and you're not ready to dump her or get rid of her or divorce her just yet. I mean, the way to fix this, if she's disrespecting you, really, the only way to fix this is to pull back. Pull back, okay? Withdraw yourself emotionally, physically even. If you have to, ghost her. If you have to, go do your own thing for a while. Go find a hobby or re-engage with something that you used to like to do when you were a kid. Build a business. Do something that doesn't involve her, right? Just pull back emotionally, and you will see her start to come back. Because when you give a woman room to chase you, guess what? She will. But if you're constantly suffocating her and you're not giving her any room, then she won't. Okay, so you have to give her room to chase. Right? This is old school pickup. You gotta give the girl room to chase. And by doing that, you will regain her respect. Right? You gotta withdraw emotionally and physically. You gotta pull back. You gotta ghost her a bit. You know, when she's calling you, like, honey, where are you? What time are you gonna be here? Don't return her call. Don't pick up. Don't text her back. Wait till you get home. And she's like, hey, did you get my call? Why did you call me? Be like, oh, I was on my way home. Hey, you usually pick up your phone. You usually take my call. How come you don't anymore? It's just better if I go home, right? Mimicking her behavior almost, like treating her as she's treating you, right? Giving her a taste of her own medicine. Maybe even telling her about the girl who was checking you out today, or the waitress the young beautiful waitress who was asking you about your job or your new business or where you're from, and she was asking if you were single, right? You might want to give your girl a little competition anxiety to let her know, hey, I don't need you. I don't need you, right? You gotta let her know. You gotta give her some competition anxiety. I mean, nothing really shapes women up more than knowing that there's another, that there's a rooster in the hen house, that there's competition all of a sudden, when she was used to having you all to herself and she didn't have to worry. Giving her a little bit of competition anxiety is very, very powerful. Whenever one of my girls starts to act up, sometimes I gotta remind her, like, hey, I don't have to be her, right? I don't have to put up with this. I hate to tell you. And then she might be like, well, I don't either. I'm like, okay, go find yourself another guy who's higher value. Another guy who will treat you better. Another guy who is higher status, who will make you feel the way I do. Good luck. Just because I've coached guys since the 90s, I know what she's in for, right? She's gonna find a lot of fakers out there, a lot of posers. She's not gonna find the real deal. And I remind her of that. I'm like, good luck trying to find somebody who's for real. And somebody who's not faking, scamming you, bullshitting you to try to get in your pants. Good luck with that if you want to go. There's the door. Or do you want to stay here and be reasonable? Right? You want to knock this shit off? Right? But these are the things that you do that tell the girl, like, hey, this guy is alpha. He doesn't need me. Right? I respect him for that. Because once you have your girl's respect, like I said, she ain't going nowhere. And with that said, I'm going to wrap up here. Until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets, signing out from the fountains at the Mirage here on Las Vegas Boulevard. I'll do a little 360. Don't forget to smash that like button below, okay? Please smash it as I sit out here in the 100-degree weather for you, shooting these high-value coaching videos for you, teaching you, educating you. Please smash that like button. Also, guys, make sure you hit that notification bell right next to it so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on my YouTube channel. More importantly, guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel, okay? Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a ton. It tells YouTube that you are loving my videos, you're digging it. You want me to come out here to Vegas even more and shoot more coaching videos for you that can help you, educate you, and take you to the next level in life. Take you into a whole new dimension that the mainstream parents-teacher society never, ever taught you about, never even told you about, because they themselves weren't aware of it, right? So please make sure you subscribe to my channel as well. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months of Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, the same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students are out there cold approaching and closing every single week. I kid you not, every single week, no matter what chaos is going on in the world, no matter what nonsense is going on out there, we are still making things happen. That is the absolute best way to support my work, by jumping into 7 Months of Mastery. And right now, the first month is only $1. For the entire first month of coaching lessons, it's only $1. And all you need to do to get signed up is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.